mainly upset for everyone, and like just the way that all of a sudden it was something and then it was something else. Like there was no kind of like slow transition. It was just, it was there and then it was gone. So like it was just kind of like getting used to that new reality of like, okay, that's not where I'm going to be going in a couple of weeks time and wrestling, and we're not all going to be meet like, that's a good time to meet up with everyone, even though it was, you're wrestling and you're doing your job. Like you're still seeing this group of people that become like your people for like 3 weeks at a time. So it was also just realizing that that was coming to an end, and just, yeah, it was a shock definitely for everyone.
So that was in about August. Your last match was March of 2022. So that's like a 5 month span. Again, I don't know. I don't know when they held. I think they held tapings up until June or July, still even just airing them later. But that's a 5 month gap. I'm curious. After you wrestled in March, was there a direction for your character or any plans, or was it just kind of a wait and see kind of situation?
Well, actually, I was due to wrestle in April, but I fractured my shoulder. So that's why I
That's
was just
correct.
cleared just before the whole brand shut down. So that whole month, the whole like months that I was off was from an injury.
Oh my gosh. How did you sustain your injury? Was it in your last match or was it training?
I was training.
Training. Okay. Yeah. Still, yeah, no, still to have hope to, come back and all of that and then to have it,
Yeah, I was ready to go. I was like,
I
yeah,
know.
fresh.
Yeah, at least in that situation, you weren't the only one. A lot of us were still reeling in shock, but I'm curious, it took a while, the news came about in August of 2022. Were a free agent in July of 2023. So there's a lot of window of time for stuff kind of happening. So can you kind of give us a little bit of insight into your whereabouts during that time from when NXT UK disbanded and then you announced that you were a free agent? I assume a lot had to have happened in that because I know they brought over some NXT UK stars to America, including Noam, Stevie Turner, a lot of that. I was expecting you to show up there as well, but can you kind of walk us through these last few months and kind of what happened there?
So obviously a lot of plans change and ideas change and whatnot. So I was still under contract until I announced that I was a free agent. I'm assuming under the guise of NXT Europe, which hasn't happened. So I just think it's within everyone's best interest to just let people do what they want to do and wrestle. And I already hadn't wrestled since March, as you said. So for me, I just want to get back to doing what I love. Like having this time off, it's been great, and I've been able to train and been able to work on my character and my fitness and everything. And I'm always going to be grateful for this time. But I'm just ready to wrestle, and I'm not waiting for anyone. I'm not waiting for anything.